On the Justice Court, the plaintiffs, Remy and Florence Allen Ojo Osage, are asking the court to compel their brother to refund the rent he collected on their apartment.
All rise. Court in session. Honorable Judge Fumi Asaolu presiding. Please be seated. Your Honor, this case is between Florence Allen Ojo Osage and Bode Ojo Osage. That is all.
Thank you. You are Florence Allen.
I'm her elder sister.
What's your name?
I'm Remy Ogunyode.
Okay. Bode.
Body.
Okay. And Florence online.
Okay.
Okay. Why are you here?
Yes,
I have it here, but I want you to give me a brief summary.
yes, ma'am.
And your claim.
Yes, ma'am. What happened is that we have a will that three of us are supposed to manage. But my brother did something that we don't like. That was why my sister brought him here. This is how it happens. You see this, my brother. While my dad was alive, he had a quarrel with him. He beat him and his wife and broke all the glasses in the house, the windows. After then, he stopped talking to my dad for 4 years. During that 4 years, my dad started having dementia. I didn't say he's the cause, but my dad was sick. He started having dementia. He didn't remember anything again. In between that, my brother now took his children, his own children. He took my dad. They were not in talking terms, but because he knew that my dad does not remember anything again, he now took his children, took my dad to his other wife, because my dad has 2 wives. One is staying with us in this our house, and the other one in our other. He now took them with one lawyer, I don't know. He now asked my dad to put hand in one paper. He typed a letter that he will be standing for the property. I've forgotten the name.
Power of attorney.
Thank you, ma. He will be power of attorney. He didn't tell any of us. He just took his children, and when they did that, he now later called me that he did this. I said, why will you do that without our consent? That's how they do it. Because he used to tell me I did not have money, I don't have a say, and I don't have a say. I used to keep quiet. But I told this my sister, she knows more than me. Look at what your brother did, though. He said, he's a lie. Along the line, my dad fell sick. They brought him to my house because the wife that was staying with him, she was sick. They have taken her to the hospital, the children, because they didn't have any child or children for my dad. So the children from other place took her. So my dad was brought to my place when he was seriously sick from the hospital. I have to take care of him to my own power. After a month with me, he died. Everything just went like that. Let me keep that one. Now, 40 days that we are supposed to do prayers. This, my sister, called our daddy's lawyer without our knowledge to come and read the will. That man came. He read the will. He now went. My brother now called me that, why is my sister doing this thing? She's too forward. I said, what happened now? He said she has spoiled his plan. That he has paid 20,000 to somebody, John Clark, at High Court, that they should bring out the will, because in Benin, the eldest son that used to own property, that he wanted to change the will so that he will be the one that will be sharing property to all of us. I said, why do you do that? What you people did, you and my dad, that was what they did to my mom, because this house we are talking about belongs to my grandmom. So my grandma did not give my dad any property. Said my dad did not take care of him. He's always quarreling and beating him like that. So my grandma, I don't want too much. So the same thing they did, they now removed my name, removed my sister's name from the will, which I and my granny did together then. Because I've been with my granny since I was 9 months. She doesn't have a female child. So everything about her property I knew. So he started getting annoyed with this my sister, that she's too forward, she knows too much. Why would she call lawyer at that time that she has allowed him to waste money? That's not. This house now, when we started it, this renovation, we have 1.250 with him that we wanted to use for probate.
1.4.
With him that we wanted to use for probate. We took 50,000, 3 of us. Then I was sick because I have heart problem. Do you get me, ma? The house is like 4 flats. Let me just say like that. Okay, because you are a man, you can help us to manage this place. Take 2. Me and my sister will be taking 1. We don't really need. You are a man, you can use even the remaining to help us with the renovation. It is this house we'll be collecting it for life, not that we want to take it back. You take 2 out of the 4. We will take. I'm the one as the headess. I'm the one saying all this. But then my sister said no, that is our own part. He will not give it to him because he said he's a developer. Because he knows the kind of person he is, that he will not give his own to him. That my husband, because that's his work, he knows most everything about housing, electrician, and this thing. He said my husband will help her to renovate her part because she knows the way my brother used to do. Because he said he's a developer. He got annoyed and exists the group. Whenever we say something that we want to use to continue everything, he will exist. He wants to be the only one talking. He doesn't want to be accountable for anything. He got offended. And I begged. I went to my sister-in-law, but I pleaded. I will go to him. I will plead. You people don't cause while. I am running 60 already. In 2 years now, I will be 60. You people, we are holding up all these things. People that are younger than us, they have it. We will be fighting because of 2-bedroom flats. I will beg this, I will beg this, and they will come back. We started. Then the renovation. When he said, it's Gerard roof you want to do. I said, me, I don't have money. What will you do for my own part? Just leave it. Put sand outside and block and cement. People will come and say they want to rent. There is a man here. I said, bring tenant for me. When they rent any part, use it to renovate my part. Most of the houses are already demarcated. I have it here, January 8th. And I came to the house because along the line I used to go to that house that they are renovating to check on things. And I went to the house. When I got there, he did not know I was there. I started calling as usual. He did not pick. He did not know I was there. He now called one of the laborers working. Maybe he wants to ask them about how far. Then I told him, Aburu Ewambio, because he used to call me Aburu to people outside because he knows I don't have money. He used to bring me down. Aburu, he not told those people, Aburu Iti Wambio, your sister is, your younger sister is. Maybe he not told them that it's my elder sister, it's not my head, something like that. I'm used to my life. He did not come. I spent like 8 hours there. He did not come. Opened that maybe because I used to stay with my son in Lekki, Ajana. He did not come. He was because I don't stay long. I don't like staying in hold up because of my head. He thought I might have gone. And I came. Meanwhile, when I was there, I saw that room that I said you should let me rent house and collect the money. They have put in it. And I called one of the laborers. What happened to this place? You know, say, he later that if you rent it, to Lati October, God that has entered. I said, no, why God will rent house? He started.
He has rented the
Yes, ma. He has collected the money. And I waited, and I came. Hoping that I would have gone. And I called him, but why did you do this to me? But I begged you that if it's only this one out of the 3 that belongs to me, let me use it. Let me go and do you want me to die? Because he used to say if I die last my earth, he will not give my children anything that belongs to me. And this is my sister. When he now came and I said, but why would you rent this house that I'll be begging you for? You know I needed the money for this. He said he has rented this house and he has used the money. I said, use the money. She will not sign. You are the one that signed. But it's not your own now. We gave you all the 2. So that even if we are owing you will that 2 that we gave you will continue collecting it in life. You can even use it for any other thing. Why will you sign on my behalf? At least even if you want to collect the money, you will call me to come and sign. Then you will tell me you want to use the money. He said he has collected it. And when it's time, he will hand over it to me. When I got home, and I called my sister that this is what I saw. Yes, you will not do such for you, do such. You will see. When I was there, people were going. They were even abusing the laborer. Shebi, I paid you. Why did you not do my toilet? And why did you not fix my curtain? They didn't know the person. They didn't know me. They were just going and coming, staying this. I said, can it be true that this boy has done this? I don't believe anybody can do this to us. We did not fight, nothing. So in the night, he called me. I put the phone into because my son has wanted me to stay away from him. That I should not even talk about that property. Whatever you give me, I should manage. You should not, because he's going to fall my hands at last. When we started this, I said, no, but they cannot do that. I trust him. And I put the phone into speaker, but they started saying, you should not say that that's how he used to abuse me. Me, I'm not bothered. Why did I go and tell her say that he has collected the rent from her? Am I the only one that owns the house? Why are you abusing me? My children were listening. Idiot in Agbo Shini o Tole. Ori e o de pe rara. And I cannot say anything. I started crying. I said, I told you, I want to use this money. And you know, it's not that all of you know about my health. I want to use this money for my health. Then my last son that gained admission, I want to pay 100,000 for me. I don't want this only boy that is taking care of 5 of us to pay this thing. He now said, okay, I will send money for that your son. 100,000 for that my son. It did not send. That day, and that's one of the agents that I sent there. We have group chat. If you not tell us anything on group chat, if you not tell us all these things we are saying, we did not hear anything from group chat. When I now sent the agent to him, to that house, the agent now called me in the evening. Hello, madam, money, yes. When we got to that house, we met one man. They said his name is Bode. He said we should go back and go and tell the person that asked us to come that we are owing him 16 million. Money Kinimora. I told you I don't have money before you started this thing, no. That he now told the agent that you should go and tell the person that sent him to come to bring tenants there that we are owing him 16 million. That until we finish paying the 16 million, he will not hand over the house to us. I said, who did he tell? Are you agent that you will send to us? We have groups that you have come to the chat, explain things. That I've spent this, I've done this. Why will you send agent to me that until we pay 16, what did we buy that? I know that we demolished the house. The house was like that because my dad was sick for like 4 years. And you know tenants. We left them there. So the roof has removed. And the body, they did not paint it. That's all.
All right then.
So that's what we want now, ma. Because he has been reporting us. We did not report him. People has been begging him. Even our daddy's lawyer. There is one woman that my sister brought from London that mediated among us that give your sister this little thing. They said, if it is 500, I thought you said you collected 2 million, I'll be 1.9 from my side. The same thing from my sister's side. Give them anything. This is your sister that said she has health issue. If it is 500, let her go and take care of. I said, she started dribbling them. They printed an agreement. That woman in London printed an agreement that we should sign. I signed. He told that woman that this is not my signature. That woman said, what is your own? You want somebody to sign. She signed. You said it's not her signature. She started dribbling that woman since March till May. That woman got fed up. He now took this same agreement that woman did. He took it to our daddy's lawyer. He said, the letter. I have signed this letter 3 times again. Aside from the one I signed from that woman. He said they should call me again to come. I said, what am I signing? Gone. Have I collected money? Then that Baba said you should sign. He refused to sign it. Since May, he refused to sign. He will not say, I will come tomorrow. I will come next tomorrow. Since you now, my sister, because out of finance, that was not made my sister to bring the case here. Because he said, because we don't have a say, maybe my health will kill me. And that one did not have who will inherit her. Maybe he want us to die and carry. Me, I am not bothered again. But what I will beg you, ma, to do for us, if he has anything, tenants, Baba, our lawyer begged him to bring receipt of the tenants. The receipt you issue, bring it. It will not bring it. Maybe we bring it tomorrow. Maybe you help us tell him to bring receipt number 1. Then if he has any money, then our tenant, we don't want him to take tenant for us. He should send this tenant out. That's all. I don't want anything, no, ma.
Okay.
Shema, thank you, ma.
All right. Your sister, Florence Allen.
Yes, ma.
You are all ni Ojo Osage.
Second.
And she's yes, okay. Because she said she's the youngest of you all. Now, she was online before, but the connection is bad. I want to read her claim so that you can hear it. We are 3 siblings, 2 ladies and 1 man. I'm the youngest. Our father died 3 years ago and left the property above. My elder brother, who is the second born and first son, says he's going to renovate the house. Anytime I ask him about the expenses, as some monies belonging to my dad was also in his care, in order not to give us the estimate of what he's spending, he tells us that all he needs is our prayer, and he's not asking us for money. Last year, August, I asked him, how many toilets does the old house need? He said 10, and I sent him the money for the 10 toilets, as I do not live in Nigeria. Sometime in December 2022, my elder sister went to Jinadu. The street is Jinadu.
Yes.
only to discover that my brother had let out all the flats, including ours. And when confronted, at first he said, do we expect him to spend and not get his money? With family's interventions, which he was the one going about reporting, and he was always asked if there was any agreement of the money spent or how he's going to get it back. He told him that he has no right to let a part of the flat without informing us. And he was asked how much he collected from all the 8 flats. He agreed to give us 50% of what he has collected. He went to my dad's lawyer, who wrote his will, and the man intervened and I agreed. But since then, he has not communicated with anyone. We don't know who our tenants are or the actual money he collected. But what he said is that he collected 1 year from some and 1 year and 6 months from some. He refused to meet this agreement. He went to court to swear to affidavit on our behalf that he is the owner of the property without us knowing that the power of attorney has been given to him by whom we don't know. That's our claim against you.
The plaintiffs, Remy and Florence Allen Ojo Osage, claim that their brother renovated the property they inherited from their father without fully disclosing the cost of renovation and getting their agreement before spending the sum. They allege that the defendant has taken over the management of their allocated apartments, letting and collecting rent without their consent.
I think she's back online now.
Thank you.
So you've heard you've heard her own claim.
Yeah.
You've heard her.
Yeah, sure.
So I want you to give, I can see, I have some documents here. I'll say one thing. I discovered that house in dispute now is true inheritance.
Yes.
And will to the 3 of you.
Yes.
Exactly. So now, and you all agreed that you wanted the house to be renovated.
Yes.
They all agreed that you should handle the renovation.
Yes.
Okay.
I think the history about that house is the first important thing. Because
it's true inheritance.
My late grandmother
dispute.
willed it from both me and my father.
Okay.
A portion was given to me by my father. Then the other room and parlor was given to me by my grandmother. Then the other apartment was given to my dad. So when eventually my dad died, it now reversed back to me.
So which portion are you talking about with the will?
We've been able to share it among ourselves because my junior sister in England set up a WhatsApp platform.
Okay.
So that at least everything that is happening on a daily basis, she will be aware. So there is nothing that was happening at that site that each and every one of them was not aware. According to allegation that the father's money was with me, I think there is a property in Benin that we sold. 100%, 50% of it belongs to my uncle. 50% belongs to, 25% belongs to my dad. 25% belongs to the grandchildren. So the money because I have one of my junior sister here, the 25% that belongs to the grandchildren was shared and transferred into each and everybody's account by my cousin in England. So it now left with the 25% that belongs to my father. So all these things happened during COVID. So I have one of my junior brother, Michael, was now asking that because he lost the wife and he needed money. So he was now asking that they should share the other money. I said, no, they should not share that. Where are we going to get money for the probate? So eventually, I told my cousin in England that, okay, you should just remove 1 million and share it among us, which he did. Left with 1.4 million. That 1.4 million was supposed to be for the probate and other document, which we all agreed.
Which other document? Because I know you wrote here that
probate.
1 million, my lordship, 1,400,000 naira was later transferred into my account sometime in November 2022 by my cousin, Mr. Francis Ojo Osage.
Yes, please.
in which he indicated the money should be used for the perfection of probate title.
Yes.
So you are talking about letter of administration.
Yes. So immediately I got the money. My sister and the two of them called me that, but there's money now. Please, I need money. This money is for probate. Say, her health condition is not. I said, okay. I spoke with Florence in England. She said I should give her 50,000. Florence also collected 50,000, making 100 out of the money for probate. Later, she requested for additional 50,000, making 100,000. Me and Florence were now saying, what is she doing with money? That she got annoyed. That even when we went to the court, when we went to probate, to meet the head of department, she just left me and walked away. So at the end of the day, she said, give her the money. So, which indicates 150,000 was out of the 1.4 million.
I want to ask a question. You've obtained the letter of administration?
No, ongoing.
It's still ongoing, okay.
Ongoing. We were working on that. So, because she set up a WhatsApp platform so that we'll be knowing what is going on among all this documentation and the renovation of the property. So, at the end of the day, I said, look, Remy, Florence, I can't be running up and down on this because I have my other job. Let us get a lawyer who will be assisting us on it. Brought one Oshodi. I called one Oshodi. Now brought a lady. I said, okay. The lady said she was going to collect 100,000. I told them. They said, the money was too much. I said, okay, they should forget it. I will pay her. So during the process of the documentation and the probate, I went to the head of department. Because my dad, when he died, he did not perfect the title document. His name was not on the document. So the head of the department said she was not going to attend to me, that there is no history as regards to the... And I now brought her the CTC of my late grandmother's will, which my name was in it. She now said I should go and do a court affidavit.
I saw it.
That I should go and do a court affidavit to indicate my relationship with my late dad and my late grandmother. When I did that, she accepted and said, okay, that is the fake affidavit that she was talking, because after she was there also at the probate, because when immediately I get any of this documentation done, I'll scan it and forward it to them to see what was going on. So, as regards to the building, okay, let me just say, okay, on the 1.4 million, Florence now said, okay, Mr. B, I have somebody who can fix the aluminium. I was not telling her that, is it on this 1.4 million or what? Said, no, I should not worry. She brought the in-law. The in-law came, brought a calculation of 270,000 for aluminium. I told them that sliding aluminium is not good, that we should use casement. That this is a family area, we should use casement. They said, no. It is sliding. I said, okay, you're part of the apartment. You use sliding, but on my own side, I will use casement. So I gave that guy, the aluminium guy, on her instruction, 226,000 naira out of the money meant for probate. Because we are four. My dad had 4 wives. So even if you have to divide the 1.4 into 4, that's about 350,000 naira each. So that one part of the money, we've exceeded it. It's now 376,000 naira. But they keep asking me for money. I now stopped. Enemy started. That is that as regards to the money that she said that father's money is with me. The money that's supposed to be for the 3 of us, which is 350,000, they've spent 376,000 naira on that. But notwithstanding, I keep going because certainly, according to her, what she told me was that, because I never had anything about Florence for a long while, she now told me that, but about how we're going to do the house, that one of our family friends on the street said, where are we going to get money? I said, God will provide. Let's just move ahead. God will provide. I hope this thing will not become a shame. I say, God will provide. You just continue. Let's pray. God will provide. I keep going. Every time she keeps coming to see the development of the property. At times, I will take her in the vehicle to the market to buy material, both of us, because she's on ground here. Both of us go to the market to buy building materials and drop at the site.
The defendant, Bode Ojo Osagie, claims that his sisters agreed to the renovation and the use of rent from their allocated apartment to offset the cost of renovation. He stated that he carried them along and provided them regular updates on the cost during the renovation. Judge Fumi wades into this matter.
A lot, which I don't...
The money to purchase this material, where was the money coming?
My personal money.
Were you both accounting? Were you writing it down as we were buying?
I have told you earlier on that leave my parts. When you put sand outside, I don't have money, as you have been saying. I don't have money, and I do not agree with you with that. I don't have money. When you put
Did
sand...
you renovate our own side and your other sisters?
I renovated everything, and I used the same material for everything.
Did you obtain their consent?
Yes, because I have... Though even if we don't have a written agreement, there is a voice note here.
Let me have it.
This matter continues to unfold in the next episode as Judge Fumi cross-examines both parties.
If your baby daddy is denying paternity of the child to avoid upkeep, or you suspect misattributed paternity situations, submit your case online at www.thejusticecourt.com for a prompt resolution of the matter.